What's happening, everybody? Sean, joined again by my son, Trey. And today on Reactions to the Classics, we got a reaction to Along Comes Mary by the Association versus Undun by the Guess Who, brought to us by a friend, longtime supporter and patron of the channel, David. Thank you, David. Appreciate you. Appreciate all those patrons who make this thing go. You guys support us anyway. Check out the Patreon link below, the Patreon link on the end screen, because, boys and girls, we could not make it without them. We got over 2,500 videos up, and they make that possible. Trey, David gave us some background on why he chose this stuff.
Yeah, he said for this month, I have another oldies radio battle between two of my favorites from my old mixtapes. Back in the 90s, whenever my siblings and I would get some extra cash, we'd hit up the 98-cent store and buy a pack of blank tapes. My brother and I shared a room and had a routine of having our tape deck set to record with the pause button. So when our favorite songs would come on, we'd unpause the tape and record our favorite songs, usually with DJ banter following. Let's go.
Interrupt there. All right, that's something, Trey, your generation did.
No.
I totally identify. Mine wasn't quite in the 90s. It might have been late 70s, early 80s. But the DJ banter, you want them, in the DJ world, there's front announcing and there's back announcing. And they'd always come on like 15 seconds before the song and back announce a song. I'm like, what are you doing, dude?
No,
what are you doing?
Yeah, dude. So
it was that some way we could do it back then, boys and girls, and just hope that hope you heard no noise in the house, because that's what you were going to be listening to.
David continues and says, as we got older, our musical taste started to drift. Our mixtapes lost some cohesion. I was leaning towards psychedelic rock, and he was leaning towards soul music and later on jazz. One of the songs that was on multiple mixtapes, Along Comes Mary, a song I love, but my brother could live without. He didn't understand the lyrics, and honestly, neither did I, but it was something about that sound that pulled me in. One song we both agreed on was Undun, especially with the jazz fusion sound that my brother really dug. Our last mixtape, these songs were back to back, and to this day, whenever I hear one, I hear the other following. That's cool too. Just how again, that I think shows how personal music can be to us, and so pinpointed and unique.
Nothing like it, Trey. Nothing like where you can hear a song and it transports you instantly to a time and place. And on that note, we'll go to Along Comes Mary by the Association from the album, and then Along Comes the Association, all the way back in 1966, composed by Tanda and Almer, originally recorded by, of course, the Association. It was the group's first hit, released in March of '66 as the lead single prior to their debut album. This is the first thing you ever heard from. 7 in the U.S., 8 in Canada. It's sung from the point of view of a once disillusioned young man talking about the tribulations no one ever sees and who curses those faults in me. The singer believes Mary gives him comfort and improves his life. It was long rumored that the song was a thinly veiled reference to marijuana, right? Yeah, you got it. You guys got it. While definitive confirmation of that proves difficult, the songwriter Tanda Almer was reportedly a pot advocate who's credited with inventing a then innovative water pipe. The Tandon Slave Master. Never heard of it, but hey, man, if the man invented a water pipe, this is probably about marijuana. I'm going to go out on a limb, but
exactly. Do you know much about the Association? The only thing I know of them is their track Never My Love, some great sunshine pop harmonies, but I don't think I know anything else by them. So
I wonder if I'll know this, though, when I hear it. I was wondering that.
So we'll cue this up, man, follow along with the lyrics, and then give our thoughts after. So thanks again to David for bringing this.
Them hand claps. Get those 60s hand claps.
Every time I think that I'm the only one who's lonely, someone calls on me. And every now and then I spend my time at climbing verse and curse those faults in me. And then along comes Mary. And does she wanna give me kicks? And he wants to eat chicken, give me pickled memories. Oh baby, rather got no tales from all the fails and tribulations no one ever sees. When we met, I was sure out to lunch. Now my empty cup tastes as sweet as the punch.
This is definitely about marijuana, boys and girls.
When big desire is the fire in the eyes of chicks whose sickness is the games they play. And when the masquerade is played, the neighbor folks make jokes at who is most to blame today. And then along comes Mary. And does she want to set him free and let him see reality from where she got a name? And will they struggle much when told that such a tender touch of hers will make them not the same? When we met, I was sure out to lunch. Now my empty cup is as sweet as the punch.
Cue the flute.
This reeks of Summer of Love 60s.
It does.
Right
Oh, it
here,
totally
baby.
does.
The warnings past the gas and placid kids are flung across the stars. The psychodramas and the traumas gone, the songs are left unsung and hung upon the scars. And then along comes Mary, and does she want to see the stains that it remains of all the pain she left the night before? Oh, will their waking eyes reflect the lies and make them realize their urgent cry for sight no more? When we went sure out to lunch, now my empty cup tastes as sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch. Sweet as the punch.
All right, Along Comes Mary. I mentioned during the song, Trey, this is definitely about marijuana. But I mean, the lyrics are pretty vague. Like, they're not exactly, I won't say they're nonsensical, but they're not, they don't flow greatly. But it doesn't matter because you mentioned it's great sunshine.
Well,
pop.
and you had the flute solo in here.
Man.
You know, this like I said, reeking kind of that 60s Summer of Love type vibe. I know it came out a little before the Summer of Love.
Good
but,
harmonies in the back.
Oh,
you know, just,
100%.
It just puts a smile on your face.
And dude, I mean the lyrics coming at you in a rapid fashion,
Definitely.
kind of a mouthful at certain
what I
points, but some really kind of intricate and impressive rhyme scheming in here as well.
I was thinking that because, obviously they didn't write the song. I was thinking of when it was going on, like the way he was having to handle those. Like that would be a hard thing as the lead singer going, how am I going to handle these? How am I going to deliver these? So it flows. And I noticed the same thing. I thought you did a really good job.
I mean, I think the dead remains of all the pain she left the night before, or will the waking eyes reflect the lies and make them realize their urgent cry for sight no more? Like that's a pretty impressive
it is.
lyric right there, man. But hey, along comes Mary, man, and she does what she wants to give me the kicks, right?
Right. So I mean,
it takes
it takes
and be the steady chick, on the side right there. Why not, Dad? Throw a flute. We need to bring back the random flute solos. I know.
I mean, Peter Gabriel, Ian Anderson are rejoicing worldwide at this.
Man, I thought this is exactly kind of what I expected the song to be.
Yeah, no, it was me too. I've never heard it either. I was wondering.
But now we're gonna go to a little Guess Who action, little Burton Cummings, right?
Yeah, and Randy Bachman.
Yeah. So this is going to be Undun from their Canned Wheat album, 1968.
Single went to 21 in Canada, 22 in the U.S. Written by Randy Bachman after hearing Bob Dylan's ballad in plain D, which included the phrase, "She was easily undone." Bachman's songs tell the story of a girl he had seen at a party who, after consuming LSD, slipped into a coma. The flute part, we got a flute, we got LSD instead of marijuana, required the learning of a new instrument by Burton Cummings. Bachman says Burton could play the sax, and we discovered that a flute used the same fingering. We went to a music store, bought a flute, and he learned how to play the solo. Oh. He never played the flute in his life. Bachman stated that Undun is his favorite song from his time as a member of the Guess Who. Now listen, if you're a flute player, I'm sure it's intricate, but it is kind of an indictment that Burton just picks it up, and then Ian Anderson just decided he needed to play something from Jethro Tull, and he just picked up the flute. He never had a lesson or anything. He just taught himself and started playing it on albums. So I don't know, man.
Maybe that's my calling.
I was just thinking the same thing for me, man.
She's come undone. She didn't know what she was headed for. And when I found what she was headed for, it was too late. She's come undone. She found a mountain that was far too high. And when she found out she couldn't fly, it was too late.
I'm loving this lead guitar, man.
Yeah.
It's too late. She's gone too far. She's lost the sun. She's come undone. She wanted truth, but all she got was lies. Came the time to realize, and it was too late. She's come undone. She didn't know what she was headed for. And when I found what she was headed for, Mama, it was too late. It's too late. She's gone too far. She's lost the sun. She's come undone. lost the sun. She's come undone. Da, 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 the sun. She's come undone. She didn't know what she was headed for. And when I found what she was headed for, it was too late. She's come undone. She found a mountain that was far too high. And when she found out she couldn't fly, Mama, it was too late. Lost the sun. She's come undone.
Baked us out.
Yeah, little false ending. In the right headphone. There we go. Switching channels. All right, Undun. I know this song. I don't know it greatly, but I mean, I've done a lot of Guess Who. I've done a lot of Burton.
Say, I know you've done some top tens, and man, they're a band I really need to explore more.
This is good stuff. You know?
I thought that song was incredible.
Yeah, it's unbelievable, man. You know, it's all the way back in '68. They had some of their greater success in the early '70s, and a lot of people like Bachman Turner Overdrive or Burton solo better, but the Guess Who, man, had some fantastic stuff. So yeah, I'll let you talk about that, but it's a great song.
Well, I thought from the lyrics to Burton's vocals to his flute solo were great.
The arrangement in there.
But shout out to we have Gary Peterson on the drums. I thought he was crushing it with that percussion, and definitely had a bit of that jazzy flavor to it as well.
Advanced musicianship. You knew you were listening to.
Yeah, and just a very almost I don't know, Spanish-like rhythm sound to it, and so man, I thought I thought this song was great, and our character here has simply come undone, right?
People, we know the story behind it now. The girl on LSD, like she thought she could handle it. She found a mountain that was far too high. When she found out she couldn't fly, it was too late. So she kept pushing herself farther and farther into that trip, and now she can't get back out of it. So
and even the little guitar solo at the end with the panning. I just thought it was quite an innovative and impressive track for me right here, man. So for me, this is a runaway for the Guess Who Undun. That's one I'd add to my playlist. The Association, Along Comes Mary. I'd listen to that if it crossed my path. I probably wouldn't go out of my way to check it out, but still a fine track. But what do you got?
Well, rarely we do this, but just what he said. I feel exactly the same way about both songs. Along Comes Mary is a good song, but Undun is a fantastic song.
Well, cheers to David for bringing this to us. Be sure to show him some love and let us know who you got winning the battle. Where the association fans, stand up in the comments, man, and be sure to hit that big thumbs up and subscribe button so you don't miss out any of our future videos or song battles, man. And if you'd like to have us do a song battle or support the channel in any way, man, check out our Patreon page down below. We're running free trials over there. If you just want to check out our back catalog, check out the cool community of people that we got there as well. But that'll wrap it up for us here today. So until next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Happy listening, and we will see you.